Hey guys, welcome back to Genshin Impact. We're still looking for the Abyss Order with Dainsleif. I'm still not super confident in my ability to fight these guys, but we'll give it a shot. Paimon just has nothing to say right now, I guess. Oh my gosh. Where'd the other dude go? There he is. Okay. Stop. That's right, I forgot I turned off all of the voices, so... I was like, where's the voice acting? Stupid.
Those abyss mages just now, were they trying to ambush us?
No, they were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yep, those are important materials. They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Yeah, Master Diluc's done that before. I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss. But I have a feeling that their plan with the Order is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation. Something related to what we saw in the ruins?
Paimon is getting goosebumps just thinking about all this.
Alright, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search. Yes, let's. Let's see if there's... Nope, there's nothing closer. We have to walk there on foot.
Whee!
So, while I've been procrastinating not making videos, I've been doing dailies. That's why my account is so high in level. I've been doing some exploration too, but not too much. Because I wanted to do the voice acting for even the stuff that's not normally voice acted. Like the side quests that aren't voice acted. Ow! Oh my gosh. Ha! You don't scare me. Y'all nothing. Y'all nothing. Oh my gosh, where is he? We need to get him right now. We need to get him right now! Get him! Get him! Knock that guy. Yeah, see what I mean? We're screwed, guys. Especially because Kaya's our best character right now. That was so awful! That was so bad! Oh, okay. Let's hopefully kill this guy. Even if we die. Even if we die! We at least kill him. Yes! These guys are terrifying. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess technically I could cut this part out, but I don't feel like it. Everyone can just suffer with me. Although at some point I am going to edit once I learn how to do that better. I genuinely don't know how we're gonna do this, but come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get him while he's on the ground. Get him while he's on the ground. Come on, Flins. Don't make me regret pulling you. I know he's not very built, but oh my gosh. Ah! Get down here, you coward. Oh yeah, my Diluc has the bell, so he has a shield. Oh my gosh, get down here. Haha, yes! Okay. Well, no, our best character's the Traveler. Which is telling. I need to build Diluc better. So I might do that off camera. We're close, we're close, we're close. Kaya! Do something! Ah, Kaya!
Wow, besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems whenever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence, or...?
There are no coincidences in this world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. I was just waiting for those seeds to sprout. But I only heard about you by chance. Forget it, just some needless musing. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago, Conria.
Huh? Conria? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh, speaking of Conria, there's really a super ancient name. Oh right, as your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Conria was...
I know about Conria.
Huh?
Because I have memories of Conria.
You have memories of being there? But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So the Conria you saw, what was it like? Well, I can't hide it from you any longer. Dane and Conria. It's worth a shot. The person who woke me up in the sea of flames.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see, so your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first, but the question is, how long before you?
And then... Your sister told you that the destruction of Conria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that the two of you should leave this world called Teva.
The destruction of Conria? She said that?
Correct. That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Conria. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Conria. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from around old Mondstadt and Leeway, but you told Paimon they were useless. So the whole time you were just trying to learn about Conria so you could find your sister?
It's the second most promising lead after looking for the seven.
Oh yeah, you can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7, but where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
You probably know more about Conria than the both of you. Conria was a nation without a god, not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation built purely by humans, an unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Conria. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
It's horrible. Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. But the next time I see Ventier Zhongli, I need to hear what explanation the gods have for their actions. Well, let's keep moving. Oh. Sorry. Well, let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search. Oh, that was a mouthful. Wow, we are really searching. Let's go here. Sometimes I like to just space out and listen to the music. But yeah, I'm gonna do a better job voice acting this time. I just was flustered because the battle took so long. Hi, everybody!
Over there, it's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dan was just saying how those ancient machines are from Conria. So did Conria have a lot of ruins that need to be guarded?
No, Ruin Guard is the name the modern people have given those machines. No one called them that 500 years ago. These ruin guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
They were farming equipment? It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria liked to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather it is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lay dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Wandering aimlessly for 500 years. Want to understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose, so destroy them all. Damn, I was really hoping we wouldn't have to fight. Hi, everybody. Get him, D-Luke. Ow. Oh gosh. Nope, he's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive. Get him. Alright, Kaya, show your stuff. Where'd he go? I feel like surprisingly I do better fighting on mobile, which is something. Because I played my first playthrough of Genshin Impact on mobile. Oh, look at him getting moved. Get melted, nerd. Oh, bye, Flint. Bye, Flint. I forget if I explained this already, but the reason I have Diluc is because of the free 5-star event thing that all new players get. Well, all players in general got that, because even on my main account, I was able to choose, I think Mizuki is her name, and I chose her because I don't have her yet. Or I didn't have her yet. Plus she can fly, and that's pretty cool. There's another one? I didn't even see him!
Huh? This abyss mage dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. Why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame and bring glory to her highness the princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate, initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The key word here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
The Abyss Mage came from those ruins.
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-wielding operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation, but some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
It was just crushed by the Jade Chamber.
What do they want with Osile? Oh!
Could it be the same as with Dvalin? I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time. You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Fenty's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile just as they did to Valen?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
That's all right. Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Conria, though of course the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Conria. Despite being far from human, they seek out the lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as the base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanical god. The core that shall replace the orb, usually held by the statue of the Seven, is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so. Let's find the eye before they do.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated, but basically it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes, according to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field teller is, how about we take the information about the statues as the starting point for our investigation?
Should we ask the Church of Avonius about it?
Yeah, that Tumnef Bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dean?
Nothing. Let's get moving.